Today we're going to talk about pride.
Let's
reflect.
Sunum bonum, peace be with you.
In the book, Victory Over Vice, Fulton Sheen shows how Jesus conquered pride through the cross. He says, Jesus humbled himself even to death on the cross. For his pride of popularity, he's laughed to, scorned.
Scorned.
Hold on a minute. For pride of popularity, he's laughed to scorn as he hangs cursed upon a tree. For pride of snobbery, he's put in the company of thieves. For pride of wealth, he is denied even the ownership of his own deathbed. For pride of flesh, he was scourged until there was no beauty in him. For pride of... Oh, sorry, I read that one already. For pride in influential friends, he is forgotten even by those whom he cured. For pride of power, he is weak and abandoned. For pride of those who surrender to God and their faith, he wills to feel without God. And that kind of talks about all of his suffering and how he, pride is taken away.
Right.
And I was thinking about this just from my standpoint. I'm so sometimes angry with how auditions go or jobs go or, oh, you're on that TV series, why didn't you get hired for the other 3? And I'll start going, well, it's their fault or it's this. And then I go, wow, look at my ego. Or like, if I'm always caring about my friends and I'm always worried about inviting them and then they don't invite me or they don't even think about it and I get angry at them.
Right.
It's like that's my pride. Almost like we should be grateful for everything we get. And it's that pride, it's that ego that's dangerous, that destroys your relationship with your family, your friends, your businesses. Yeah. And, the last time I was in confession, confessing about how much pride I have and kind of how I'm ashamed of it. And I thought about, I'm so much like a child. I'm literally a child.
Right.
And how we can judge people, but they're kind of like children too, even though they're adults. Right. I don't know.
That was a real temptation that Christ faced, and this is back in relation to one of the previous episodes about fasting, was in the desert, right? Satan tempted Jesus with pride.
That's the last temptation, is that correct?
I think so. It was something like that.
Bishop Aaron was talking about
that. He was talking about that because there was 3. There was like temptation of the flesh, temptation of supreme superiority. Like Satan was saying, like, look, I'll give you all this. Like, I'll give you the kingdoms of the world if you bow to me. Right? That was the second one, and the third one was, call upon your Father to save you. Like he brought him to the top of the temple in Bethlehem. And said, if you jump off, call upon your Father to save you. I think that ties into the pride, but it is quite literally a temptation in that sense, right? So
pride of money too, I was going to say. If money gives you self-worth, I got a lot of money, I'm prideful.
Right. And going back to your previous point, because you talked about the idea of gratitude. So gratitude is the weapon, one of the biggest weapons against pride, because when you are approaching things with an attitude of gratitude, then that eliminates the void that pride could take. Does that make sense what I'm saying? There's a void that, like, pride's almost like a void in a sense, because it creates a void, and it's like a knee-jerk or human instinct to feel pride or entitlement. Like
I could also see it being bad though, is that you spend your time thinking about it.
Yeah,
instead of actually doing something, you're just wasting your time.
Right.
Oh, that person did this or that. And sometimes they don't even know what they did. So you're getting worked up over something. I don't know. I find it that I'm very prideful, and that was something kind of reflecting.
Yeah. So, do you have anything?
I know.
As far as
the phone of geniusness doesn't know. No AI.
No more magistrate AI.
Yeah. No. We're not sponsored by AI. No. So, just 2 dyslexic people talking to a camera.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Nice.